awkward to have a baby before marriage.
Yeah, it's true. Here.
Greetings to you all. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone and of course the time that you will come across this video. How is everyone? How am I? Of course, I'm good as you can see. Today I'm feeling better and I thank God for everything. To you that is new here, welcome. Thank you so much for subscribing to Mary TV and becoming part of this family. My returning subscribers, of course, you're the best. You just know it. What would I do without you? Just imagine without your like, without your view, without your comment, where would Mary TV be? My moderators, those that have joined my membership, those that do super chat me, asante, asante sana. Nawapenda. My people, I'm still on the road to 5K subscribers. Kindly help me get to 5K before April 17th. You know, that's when I'll be celebrating my birthday. And of course, I know you can get me there. If you're always here and you've never thought of subscribing, why don't you consider doing so? Support me through your subscription. Thank you so much for everything that you do to this channel, including correction. I'm a willing learner. You all know that. I'm remaining with one day before I go back to work. On Monday, I'll be back to work. Yeah, it has been a long holiday. Finally, back to work. Anyway, it is what it is. Let's go all the way to Poland. Dimango came out and did a video yesterday. That is, yesterday on Friday. Dimango announced that she has been engaged. Guys, show me any lady that does not want to experience that, including Mary TV. Who does not want to have a man that does things the right way? Just tell me. Let us be honest at the comment section. Let me know. Why would you want to stay with a man who does not understand or know your value as a woman? Do you get it? The dream of any woman is to get married, and I mean get married the right way. The dream of a woman is to make a home. Do you understand? Like just to have a home, a husband, children, and just have a good life. Do you understand? Now, I don't understand why people are coming to say that whatever the engagement was not real, or that is Dimango's script, or Dimango has always been telling people in the past she has been engaged, blah, 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 and it has all been a prank. Do you understand? Why can't we give Dimango, like a benefit of doubt? When you look at this guy, Peter looks totally different. Do you understand? I feel Peter is not the guy that you can, go to him and tell him, let us do this for the sake of content creation. He's not that type of guy, guys, unless I'm the one who is missing out something. When you look at him, this is a very serious guy. Do you understand? Like, this is not a guy that likes jokes. In fact, I've never seen him smiling. You let me know if you have ever seen him smiling. I have never seen him smiling. So this is not a person that you can like play around with. Do you understand? Dimango came out and said, the guy asked her to marry him. Who are we not to come out and celebrate Dimango? Who are we not to do that? Yes, in the past, Dimango has done those pranks. Do you understand? But that does not mean that Dimango is doing it now. I would give a benefit of doubt from the outlook of things. Do you understand? This guy, Peter, is not that type of guy to joke around with. Dimango was so excited. And she said the engagement was done, I think this was around midnight when we have fireworks and all that. That is the time the guy proposed to her. She has talked about, having a wedding, that is a civil wedding. She has talked about coming back to Kenya and having a traditional wedding right here in Kenya. Do you understand? She has talked about the wedding can happen, or rather will happen this year. And that is the traditional wedding. It will take place where? In Nyabohanse. My people, I don't know whether you watched Dimango's latest video. It was a live stream. Let me take a minute and play it to you so that you can listen for yourself from the
I would
horse's
really
mouth
love to
to
invite
your ears.
some
So
of
let's
you
take
to
a minute.
come and celebrate with us. It will be a good way and totally traditional. So it will be a good way for you to see how we traditionally celebrate marriage. And to me, the most exciting part is the fact that, there'll be bride price that day, and there's so much going on. It will be a lot. My friends will be coming, like so much. So many people, so many things will be happening. His family will be going to us in Africa as well. So I'm excited for that. And also, I'm happy the fact that I'll have a chance to host them. And I want to show them around. We will stay in the village for some time, and then we go to the coast where we'll spend most of our time. So we are hoping, we are not so sure, but we are hoping that at least they stay there for a month. Tak? At least a month. At least a month. But let's see, because I think they will be able to take a day off.
He will beat you white after he marries you. The hell? Beat you white? What does it mean?
I don't even
Like a
understand.
whipped cream?
What is that?
Like the thing you asked, the sweet, like a white cream.
It is so evident Dimango and Peter are so serious about this. In our African culture, dowry is important. I know some of you that I talk to, or one-on-one, you always ask me a lot about this matter to do with dowry. Dowry is compulsory in Africa, and especially here in Kenya. If you want to marry a Kenyan lady, you need to pay dowry. Like, you cannot run away from dowry. And in that live stream that Dimango did, she talked about them coming to Nyabohanse. If you listened keenly, she said she'll come along with Peter's parents, if you remember. I don't know whether you heard of that, or I don't know whether you watched or not. If you didn't, that is what Dimango said. She said they will come to Kenya, and during that time, she is going to do her traditional wedding. She also said that, they'll be staying in Kenya for more than a month. If not a month, more than a month. And that is what any girls want. After all, if you are an African, and if you understand the place of dowry, this is what anyone would go for. Why can't we just applaud Dimango and Peter? Do you understand? Why can't you do this? Like, just give Dimango and Peter time, so that we see whether this is true or not. It is just a matter of time. There's this couple that I watch. The lady's from Kenya. She's called Liz, and the guy is called Ati. Ati stays in the UK, but his original country is Hungary. And these people have done 3 weddings. Do you understand? Number one, they met, in a dating site. They did a white wedding in Kenya. They did a traditional wedding in Kenya. And also they did a civil wedding in Hungary. Do you understand? Before Lizzie was given papers. I know you understand what I mean by papers. And this is what Dimango has been talking about. She said they'll have a white wedding. But she does not prefer doing the wedding in her own church. That is SDA, or if you want, the Seventh-day Adventist. And the reason is because of how they conduct their weddings. She also said she's gonna do a traditional wedding that will be done this year. And also she will do the 3rd one, that is the civil wedding. Guys, tell me the difference between what Dimango is telling us and what Liz and Ati have done. Why are people coming out to say Dimango is doing this because of papers? How do papers come in? After all, Dimango has traveled to so many places. If you guys are saying her visa has expired, which of course she has been in Poland for 3 months, she needs to renew her visa. If that is what you're talking about, Dimango can fly back to Kenya and then, renew the visa and go back to Poland. Why are you people so evil? I had someone mocking the Black Forest Princess. Allegedly, she's the one that is advising Dimango. Guys, I was so shocked. One day, these naysayers will finish us like this on the streets. I don't know whether this person was dreaming. I don't know whether she was under some form of influence. I don't know whether she was from a slumber or whatever. How dare you say Dimango is broke? Allegedly, she went to Germany so that the lady would do her hair, and because Dimango does not have money. Do you understand? And when she went to Germany, the lady told her, I'm doing your hair, on condition that you accept to be my daughter's godmother. Hey, guys, these people can twist stories. If it's your first time coming across their channels, you can be shocked. You can actually faint. You just wake up. They're turning the stories. You mean Dimango cannot afford to make her hair? You mean she went all the way to Germany just to do her hair? You mean Dimango was forced to be a godmother? In fact, another one said Dimango is the one that forced herself to be a godmother. You listen at these people and you wonder, are you guys crazy? How come you're too wicked? What is wrong with you people? You know, one day you'll wake up to speak and your mouth will refuse to speak because of the lies that usually come out of your mouth. When Dimango was at the airport in Cracker, this Nemo, when she was in the airport, she said she missed her flight. And in that same video, Dimango said she was flying somewhere. Do you understand? And she had already informed those people. And they were waiting for her. And I strongly believe Dimango was heading to Germany. She was not coming to Kenya. Look at Carrot, coming out to tell lies without blinking an eye. You know, Dimango was coming to Kenya. She got stuck at the airport. Oh, Dimango, when she was told to pay extra money to fly to Kenya, she didn't have money. And you know, I was shocked. She said Dimango was asked to pay $100. Guys, just $100 can defeat Dimango. Unless I'm the one who is crazy, unless I'm the one who refuses to see things the way they are, let me know at the comment section. Do you think $100 is too much for Dimango? To an extent that she cannot afford. And because she couldn't afford to pay the $100, guess what? She had to go back to Poland. Allegedly, she gave Peter conditions. And the only option that Peter had was to agree to marry Dimango. Hey! Oh my God, a moment of silence. These people, they're just crazy. I've never met such crazy people in my lifetime. They just wake up and they take the stories. They look at what Dimango is doing. They watch. Then they sit down to twist the narrative. You look at these people and you wonder, like, where the hell are you guys coming from? Are you crazy? $100 to defeat Dimango. $100 to be the reason Dimango cannot get out of Europe to Kenya. Are you crazy? Don't you know Dimango is doing good in YouTube? Guys, I know most of you are not content creators. You'll never understand the nitty-gritties of earning in YouTube. And I've always been telling you for free. There's no day Dimango will be broke. Because of what she does here. Because of the views. Generally the engagement. Dimango can never be broke. And that one, you cannot convince me otherwise. Never. Never ever. So when someone sits down and says, Dimango gave this guy a condition. He needs to marry her or he needs to give her money to come back to Kenya. I look at these people and I call them enemies of development. They are always finding fault in every step that Dimango is making. Dimango goes to Germany. She has been, appointed, or if you want, chosen to be a godmother. You people, you cannot allow her to be. Do you understand? You can't. Everything, you just need to come and fight. I wonder where you come from. Guys, you may hear a lot of noise on the background. Of course, you have to excuse me. The kids are around. I've never met a group of people that their work is to look or find faults in a life of a person. It is so crazy. And I'm happy Dimango made the following comments. Let's
He's the
listen to
best.
her for a minute.
There's no day I can be with a man that I don't want to be with, because when it comes to marriage, nobody is forcing you. You decide who you want to spend the rest of your life with. So I'm making this choice purely for myself because I know what I want for myself. I'm not doing this for anybody. I'm doing this for me as a person, not even my parents.
Zambia.
Actually, we will go to Zambia because I have a mother from Zambia. We will.
D is not competing with anyone. Now can you relax? Is it possible? Breathe in, breathe out. Dimango is running her own race. You guys, you have been saying Dimango is trying to prove a point to Rocio. Do you understand? In that, Dimango has gotten the ring, Rocio has never received a ring from Maro. Why would Dimango be competing with Rocio? Rocio is her in-law by default, if you know what I'm talking about. Why would she be competing with her? It is what it is. And I remember during the live stream, by the way, there's someone who dropped a comment. The person is a Muslim. They said, let me use they because I don't know the subscribers are he or she. They said, Dimango has done something that has to be commendable. Like, you need to get married before you have children. Do you understand? Like, it shouldn't be the other way around. You know, some of us have had children without getting the ring. Do you understand? Which is against, the societal norms. And Peter said in Poland, do you understand? In Poland, you can't have a child before marriage. Like, people will wonder, why are you doing this? Like, it is something that is not acceptable. And therefore, Peter is doing what is right. In that live stream, by that, there's another person that was like, Peter, you look like you are afraid, such and such, because of the labola. Labola it's a word from South Africa to mean dowry. And Peter was like, no, why would he be afraid? What is the worst that can happen? When he goes to Nyabohanse, what is the worst that can happen? Hey, guys, you look at Peter. Peter is a no-nonsense guy. And that is why I know this is real. I can feel it. I can feel it. And I can't wait to see Dimango's choice of her wedding gown. Because she mentioned the wedding gown that she has for her civil marriage or other wedding can't be, she can't be allowed to wear it in an SDA church. I can't wait to see. Guys, it is just good to be positive. That is what Dimango said. It is good to be a positive person. Like, you look at life from a point of optimism. Do you understand? Like, you don't have to be every day negative. Every day, oh, why is Dimango with that hairstyle? The other day, why is Dimango, her face looks like it's swollen. There's a time she was in Jamaica. This black demon, I don't know where she disappeared to, came out and she was like, Dimango's legs look like yams. You don't have to be that negative. And that is why as Mary TV I always ask you people, you mean there's nothing good that you have ever seen in Dimango or the entire family? Like every day is just drama after drama. Hey, guys, can you change? It is 2026. It is a brand new year. Can you change? Can you? Is it possible? I saw a lot of people talking about if Dimango is faking the marriage and she's in Europe, or she'll be arrested, she'll be imprisoned. You think she doesn't know all that? Do you think she's not aware of all that? There's someone that talked about a marriage visa. Is it a marriage visa? Let me know in the comment section, the experts. Or she cannot use a marriage visa to extend her stay in Poland. She has to get out of Poland before she renews her visa. There was another one that was saying, oh, Dimango went to Germany because she had gone to renew her visa. Why can't you just chill and let Dimango tell you what is happening? Are you with her in Poland? In Kenya we say, tulia upangwe. Do you understand? Like, sit down, relax, let someone who knows what they are doing to plan for you. That is just a lost translation, by the way. You cannot just come in my life and you want to say, oh, Mary TV this, Mary TV that, I don't know what and what. Relax. Let the owner of that, whatever it is, let them come out and tell you what is happening. Why are you guys saying, oh, Peter does not look excited? Guys, since you started watching Peter, have you ever seen him like super excited? I feel that is his nature. He's just a cool guy that does not smile, or rather rarely smiles. Do you understand? And Dimango said she, she's getting into this marriage because she knows who the guy is. And that is what Dimango has always wanted. We are here. Why can't we just give the room so that we see everything that is happening? You want to dismiss everything. To dismiss and dismiss and dismiss. What is it? My people, I don't know what to think about this video. Let me know at the comment section. Please like the video. I have a membership. You can check on the perks that are pocket friendly and support your girl in 2026. I'm still on the road to 5K subscribers. Help me get there before April 17th. Thank you so much for your love, and thank you so much for everything that you do to this journey, to this channel, in this journey of content creation. I'll be waiting to hear from you. Thank you so much and goodbye for now.